Dr. Steve and Heather coming back to you from John Early Middle School in Nashville, Tennessee. You have reached the home of your Music City Kings as we enter the second half against the Spa City Vapors from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Music City enters the second half with a commanding 23-point lead, 68-45. Let me run down the scoring real quick for Music City. The way is led by Tank Davis. Shaq with 15. Alan L.A. Rogers right behind him with 12, and Ladarius with 11. Kenneth Beard, KB, with 9. Most of those coming just before the half. And DJ Gilbert, newcomer. DJ Gilbert, look for him, number 10. He is a dynamic player. He's got 5 on the night. Mike Neal and Marcus Carter with 4 apiece, as does Trey Starks. Kylan Holt and Xavier Ferguson with a deuce apiece. Music City is pretty much led wire to wire. Players are messing around at half court. That's good to see. Alan Rogers came out to start the second half, then gets sent away by his teammates. Spa City maintained their composure for the most part, despite being down by 20 for most of the second quarter. There have been some bad calls, I'll admit, but for the most part, the refs have been decent. Spa City would certainly take umbrage with that statement. The Spa City has felt, and rightfully so, they've been on the receiving end of a few missed calls by the officials. Either way, 68-45 is your score. Music City should be inbounding the ball. I guess it's Spa City. Second half must go in reverse order of the first half. Music City got the ball first as Shaq won the opening tip-off, and then Spa City got it at the opening of the second quarter. Marcus Carter gets a hand on that cross-court pass and knocks it out of bounds. Sails over to get it. Can't save the ball. Spa City will inbound from the sideline, just in front of their own baseline. Into Jabrian Sullers it goes. He gets it out to Mark Toney. Toney all by himself. Puts it up, can't get it in. Starks couldn't quite reach that ball. It just went over his fingertips. Spa City got it back. Carter seals off the baseline. That'll be a travel. Marcus Carter made that play happen. Anquan Harris, I'm sorry, that wasn't Harris. That was Thaddeus Caffrey. Hard for me to tell the difference between the 0 and the 8. Into Trey Starks and into the basket. Nice inlet pass to Starks as he goes over 5. Trey Starks with 6 on the night. Carter sealing off the baseline on the defensive side. When the player for Spa City went up, he had nowhere to go. Held the ball all the way down. Spa City now battling for it. Nice job by Caffrey as he runs his total up to 19. Talked to Shaq Davis at halftime. He said, Davis is in the game, by the way. You can see Shaq Davis there moving around pretty well. Beard misses the shot. Marcus Carter tries to run it down, can't do it. The ball goes to Spa City. Shaq said as he was going up for that rebound, his lead foot slipped on some perspiration, and he went down hard. He kind of twisted his leg funny, but he said he feels fine, and as per his prediction, he comes out to begin the second half. Picked out of the air. Anquan didn't look like he was expecting that pass. Nice hands. He was able to get it and feed Caffrey underneath. Caffrey goes over 20 with that bucket. Shaq leading the way for Music City. He's got 15, so Caffrey having a whale of a night for the Vapors. Carter over to Ladarius. Ladarius, couple of dribbles to Shaq. Shaq threw it up, tried to draw a foul, couldn't do it. Sanders might have touched him at best. All the way coast to coast, can't do it. Oh! Jabrian Sullers tried to score. Couldn't get that one in. Anquan followed up and put it in. Anquan with 11 on the night. Ladarius has that one smacked en route. Thaddeus Caffrey with a hand on that one. Knocked it out of bounds. KB to inbound the ball. Boy, Caffrey got a hand on that inbound pass as well. Looks like Ladarius might have touched it after Caffrey did because Spa City inbounds. Mark Toney brings the ball across the timeline and takes on Trey Starks. All the way over to Anquan. Harris misses the three. There was nobody within 15 feet of him. Mark Toney in the land of the trees can't put it up and down. Boy, he had some height on that ball to get it over the outstretched hands of the Kings. Ladarius lead pass to KB. KB, nice feed to Shaq under the basket. Shaq too hard off the glass. Rebound by Jabrian Sullers. Vapor City can't convert on that one. Mark Toney tries a long pass. Boy, Spa City wanted a foul. A couple of their players are laying back and discussing the play. Vince Sanders really thought he was fouled. Marcus Carter picks up his dribble and calls a timeout for Music City. Nice defense by Mark Toney for the Vapors. 8:49 to go. We've gone under 9 minutes to play. 70-51. 29-point lead for the Music City Kings. Kings continue their assault on the legs of Vapor. I keep wanting to say Vapor City. Spa City. With only 7 guys. I will say it's gotten a good bit cooler in the gym here. It's still not cool by any stretch of the imagination, but the air conditioning has caught up enough to make it livable. It was like a terrarium when we first walked in an hour before tip-off. Players are still perspiring pretty heavily. The floor might have some slippery spots on it. Marcus Carter inbounds to Kenneth Beard. KB over to Shaq. Shaq, a couple of centering dribbles, puts it up off the glass and in. Shaq with 17 on the night. All the way down Spa City, all the players pointing in different directions on who that ball was off of. Ref says it was off a green, so Music City takes over. Marcus, lead pass to Ladarius. Ladarius behind his back, out to Starks. Nobody on him. Three-pointer, Trey rims it out. Rebound. Marcus couldn't do it. Kicked the ball, and he may have a technical called on him. He does not. Referee stopped play to go up in the stands and get the ball. Ref's trying to communicate something. What? They did call the T on Marcus for kicking the ball, so Spa City will take a free throw. I thought they were going to, and then the ref just went and retrieved the ball and was going to inbound it. The near side referee stopped play and said we got to tee him up for that, and Mark Toney will shoot the technical. Toney puts it up and converts. I was going to say they're giving him another shot? No. All right, Spa City will inbound the ball. Toney, who just shot that technical, will do the inbounding. He gets it into Anquan Harris. 0-on-0. Harris on Beard. Harris puts up the three. He thought he had it. His posture said, watch this, and then it rimmed out. Rebound Shaq. Harris goes back and plays defense. Shaq, far side, Ladarius off the glass. Can't put it in. Rebound Caffrey. Caffrey gets it up to Anquan. Anquan runs around Music City, puts it up a little bit short. Shaq grabs it out of the air. Coast to coast Davis. Defense as Vince Sanders knocked that one and blocked the shot into Anquan. Sanders to Anquan all the way down the floor and to the bottom of the basket. That cuts the lead to still a healthy 22 points. No, I'm sorry, 18 points. My mistake, 72-54. Music City hasn't scored in a while. Marcus Carter looks like he's going for a walk around the floor. Shaq shot that one just off the back rim. Here comes Spa City. Caffrey can't hit it. Rebound, Jabrian Sullers. Sullers thought Ladarius got a piece of him. Over to Vince Sanders. Mark Toney. Trey Starks picks him up. Sanders did a little pump fake on Shaq. Got it out to Anquan, back to Sanders. Sanders takes on Beard, baseline, throws it short. Shaquille's got it. Behind the pack pass to L.A. and Rogers, coast to coast. L.A. with 14 on the evening. Looks like Spa City wants to go coast to coast as well. Unfortunately, Jabrian lost the ball. Sullers had that one knocked away. Here comes L.A. over to Starks. He gave it to Shaq. No look to KB. KB with a 3, bottom of the net. Beard with 12 points on the night. And the lead goes up to 20, 74-54. We are winding down to 6 minutes remaining in the third, which means the third quarter is almost halfway over. Kylan Holt and newcomer Dallas Jones enter the game, as does Mike Neal. So we've got Neal, Holt, Jones, KB, and L.A. Marcus Carter went over to see his kids on the other sideline. In the meantime, Spa City misses the 3. That was rebounded by Dallas Jones, and I'm thinking they called a foul, maybe not. Referee made no indication one way or the other. She did call a foul on Mark Toney. So on Toney, that is his first foul of the night. Other end of the floor, Mike Neal, too far under the basket. Got it out to KY, who hit the 3. Kylan Holt, 3 points. Holt's got 5. Caffrey brings it up the floor and is met by Neal. Now he's met by Jones. Sends it over to Brandon Green. Green got it to Jabrian. Back to, Mark Toney snuck out on the cycle. Put it up and missed it. Vince Sanders on the follow-up, put it up and in. Nice follow and rebound by Sanders. In the meantime, Kenneth Beard is feeling it. 3-pointer by the big 0. Anquan, lead pass for Toney, cutting along the baseline. Toney back out to Brandon Green. Green layup. He was fouled by number 7. Dallas Jones with his second foul of the evening. That will send Brandon Green to the line for 2. 80-56. We're under 5 minutes to play. 4:51. Brandon Green seeing if he can increase his 4 points. He can't on that shot, but he'll get another try. Green's got 4 on the night. Spa City, looks like they got their legs back a little bit as they started running with Music City at the opening of the third quarter. That one misses to the left. Rebound, Dallas Jones. Jones takes a couple of dribbles. Nobody was on him, so he took the 3 and missed it. Brandon Green on the rebound, driving the lane, puts it up, missed. I'll tell you what, Jabrian tried to grab that one and dunk it, couldn't quite do it. It was a good idea and a fancy-looking play, but it amounted to Kenneth Beard grabbing it and running it down for a deuce. 17 for Beard now as he continues to pour in points. 82-56 in favor of Music City. DJ Gilbert crouches down in front of the scorer's table waiting to come in for Music City. I'm not sure how Jabrian Sullers missed that shot. Nobody really contested it. He dribbled it all the way up to the basket, jumped up, and then just laid it on the rim. It was knocked out of bounds by Music City. I think Dallas Jones, in his zeal to get the rebound, might have accidentally punched it out. But Spa City inbounds to Brandon Green. Green picked up by Rogers. Green faces him, sends it across to Mark Toney. Kylan tried to defend it. Toney put it off the rim. Nice rebound by Jones. Dallas Jones all the way behind his back, got it to Neal. The ball was up high. Neal kind of pinched it against his face. Got it over to L.A. L.A. had that one partially blocked. We'll see who it was off of. Referee made a hand-clapping motion to say it was off of Music City. Xavier Ferguson enters the game. Xavier, Mike Neal, KY, Alan Rogers. DJ Gilbert did enter the game. Gilbert's wearing number 10 tonight. On the baseline all by himself. Nice shot in by Vince Sanders. Sanders with 6 on the night. Mike Neal with 3 off the rim. Rebound, Vince Sanders. Sanders taking a look. Sends it over. 3-pointer for Spa City that doesn't go in. Boy, Caffrey's had a heck of a night. Couldn't hit that shot. Nobody was on him. Caffrey might have hit that last bucket instead of Sanders. I will reconcile after the game. In the meantime, good defense by Spa City as they block DJ Gilbert's attempt to make that layup. Mark Tony puts it up and in. That was a deuce. Tony's got 8 points on the night. He's had a good game. We're down to 2.5 minutes to play. Music City over 20 with their lead, 82-60. Rogers a 360, trying to keep the ball out of Tony's hands. Alan Rogers, I'll tell you, that was a strong move, and it took some strength because that ball was actually blocked by Vince Sanders as Rogers went up and shot it. Rogers muscled through the block and still put it in. Mike Neal on the block. Big defense by little Mike. L.A. thought about the 3, got it to Xavier from the free throw line. It was a little short. DJ tried to get that steal. Spa City able to dribble through it. Another dunk attempt by Jabrian Sullers. He did draw the foul on that one. Checking on who that foul was on. That was on Xavier. Xavier with his first foul of the night. Fortunately for Music City, Jabrian unable to capitalize on it. Sullers misses the first. He does get another one. A lot of yelling and animation in the gym. Sullers misses the second free throw, and it's rebounded by Xavier. Got it over to Mike Neal, who crosses the timeline, telling his players to run whatever play he was gesturing there. Neal, turn around at the free throw line, kisses the front of the rim, can't go. Xavier with the rebound. Xavier, there's a lot of body contact. Ferguson came out looking a little aggravated as the referee said it was off of X. Spa City inbounds the ball. Here comes Mark Tony crossing the timeline. We're under 1.5 minutes to play in the third quarter, 84-60 Music City. Spa City, Vince Sanders, long 3 and in. Nice shot by Sanders. He's got 9 on the night. DJ Gilbert crosses the timeline. He's got Rogers to his right. Mike Neal in the corner. Neal made a move. Thought he was going to put it in. Got it to X. Oh, in and out for Ferguson. He can't buy that basket. Run and gun. Jabrian brings it over the timeline, says something to his coach. We go under 1 minute to play, and Jabrian, those long legs, Sullers with a beautiful move on the baseline, takes 2 big steps and floats that one in. Music City's lead has been cut to 19 as we're at 39 now, 38 seconds to play in the third. Rogers trying to run a little time. He's met by Sanders. Kylan with the screen. Rogers over to DJ, and Gilbert puts it home. 7 for Gilbert in his Music City Kings debut. Gilbert now picks up Mark Tony on the dribble. Screen attempt there by Jabrian. Both of the players, the ball carrier and the defenseman, ran right through it. Tony picked up by Holt, kicks it into the corner, and a foul will be on Mike Neal for Music City. That is number 4 on Mike Neal. 15 foul for Music City. Spa City should be inbounding the ball here, and they do. Thaddeus Caffrey steps out to inbound the ball. He gets it in to Jabrian. Sullers back to Caffrey. Caffrey can't hit it, but grabs his own rebound. Still can't hit it. Spa City did complete the basket, but it was after the buzzer. So Jabrian Sullers thought he might have had a deuce, but it was just a heartbeat too late, and the third quarter comes to an end. Both teams came out fast. Both teams started to slow. And both teams are roughly the same distance apart as they were at halftime. 86-65, Music City by 21. Fourth quarter action coming to you shortly. Fourth quarter action brought to you by maybe you. If you've got a business, you would like some shout-outs and to drive Music City Kings fans to your shop or your online presence, get in touch with Tony Johnson through the Facebook page or the Instagram page. He will be glad to talk with you about sponsorship opportunities for Music City Kings basketball. Dr. Steve and Heather bringing you all the action here in Nashville tonight. The Kings, after a month off, came out wanting to play with all systems firing and all turbines going in the same direction. So far, they've done that. Spa City a little bit disorganized as they came in late to the game. I'm sure there was traffic from Hot Springs, Arkansas. They tried to make the 7 o'clock game. Tip-off was around 7:20. Few of the Spa City players didn't have time to warm up. They walked right in from the parking lot and started the game. An errant shot floats out of bounds. Spa City inbounds. Vince Sanders crosses the timeline, picked up by L.A. and Ferguson. Xavier makes him change the shot and commits the foul, I should say. Second foul on Xavier. That sends Vince Sanders to the line. Vincent Sanders, no fouls tonight for Sanders, and 9 points, still looking for double digits. 86-65, 11:36 remaining in the ball game. Sanders hits the first. He's got his 10. Double digits for Vincent Sanders. Two big men both on the floor for Music City. Xavier and Shaq are both out there. So's Mike Neal, another tall player. Sanders misses the second. It's rebounded by Ferguson. No one and done, yells the Music City bench. They want to make sure that there are offensive rebounds if they miss. Rogers did miss. Xavier did get the rebound. Xavier missed. Smallest man on the floor got the rebound. Good, strong play by Mark Toney. Hard-nosed rebound. That one skipped off the hands of QD Deshawn and out of bounds. Deshawn staring at his palms, wondering how that happened. Sorry, that wasn't Deshawn. That was Brandon Green. Into Xavier, who misses the layup. Xavier goes up with Jabrian Sellers. Sellers was falling backwards. Xavier gave him just a little shove going down. Couldn't tell if Xavier was trying to regain his own balance or send a message to Jabrian. Players jawing at each other. No tempers flaring, though. All right, Brandon Green's got the ball as he crosses in front of our broadcast position. We're under 11 minutes to go. Vincent Sanders guarded by Xavier. Sanders pulls beyond the arc, sends the ball up off the back of the rim. DJ able to tip it up to Mike Neal. Nice play by Gilbert. Neal tried for the windmill-style layup, not able to complete the shot, and out of bounds it goes. Spa City will take over from their own baseline, down 20 points. We're at 10.5 minutes to play in the game. Dallas Jones, incidentally, he came off the floor in the second quarter. I thought he was holding a wrist to his rib cage. Instead, he was literally holding his rib cage. He is, looks like his evening is over. He's standing against the far wall behind our broadcast area, holding ice to his ribs. So I don't know if he had an injury coming in or if he took an elbow to the ribs or a fist to the ribs, but he seems to still be in some discomfort as he has separated himself from the team to nurse that injury. Spa City inbounds the ball. They've got possession on their own end, and Mark Toney swings it out to Caffrey. Caffrey picked up by Shaq, puts up the three, and wow, what a shot. Holy smokes, Caffery had Shaq all over him. I don't know if you can defend him any better than that. Caffery still put it up and in, and Shaq returns the favor. Shaq gets his point total up to 20 as he hit that three from way uptown. Rebound fought for between Rogers and Jabrian Sullers. Sullers had the ball, but I guess he stepped on the baseline in doing so, and the ref called a change of possession. 20-point lead for Music City. Shaq hits DJ. Gilbert makes a move on Tony. Gilbert, boy, he has got some quick hands and quick feet, and he is rewarded with the bucket. 9 points for Gilbert in his Music City Kings debut. Spa City gets it to Caffery. Shaq picks him up. Caffery, another three over Shaq. 27 points for Caffery as Thaddeus having a good night. Thaddeus Caffery. That's a cool name, Thaddeus Caffery. Mike Neal to Xavier, kisses the glass, can't put it in. Big rebound, ripped down by Rogers. Rogers went up strong for that one. Took it back outside the arc. Got a pick from Xavier. Tony was picked off, which let Rogers free. Ref saying that was a deuce, not a three for Rogers, who's having himself a heck of a night. Mark Tony crosses the timeline. DJ all over him. Caffery doing some fancy dribbling. Gets around Rogers and Ferguson and Shaq. Can't hit the shot, but Vincent Sanders on the follow-up does. Nice play by Sanders on the boards. Alley-oop. How did Shaq get that one? Holy cow. Tank Davis somehow had that ball thread the needle and get into his big bare paws. He put it back and in, and Music City runs the lead to 21. 8:18 to go in the game. Spa City calls timeout to give their players a rest. Coach Travis calls his players over. Not much he can say. There's not a lot of time. Barring a miracle, Spa City will not win this game, but he's trying to at least build them a little bit of momentum so they can make the long ride home feeling like they chipped away. 95-74. It's been all Music City wire to wire. Leading the way for Music City is Tank Davis with 22. Alan Rogers has 18, and Kenneth Beard has 17. Let's not leave out Ladarius's 11 or newcomer DJ Gilbert. He's got 9. Gilbert remains on the floor. We've got Kylan, L.A., Little Mike, and Shaq out with him. All right, up the floor comes QD Deshawn, picked up by Mike Neal, lost the dribble, and Alan Rogers picks up the ball, gets around Mark Tony. That's a little stutter move around Jabrian Sullers. Tony is still on him. Rogers spinning, dipping, and doing, and putting the ball in. Nice outlet pass. Shaq blocks that one. Oh, man. They're calling a travel on Jabrian Sullers, and Sullers wanted the foul called on Shaq. He is not happy. If that was all ball, it was ups and downs. That was a good travel call. DJ has QD all over him. Ball ends up in KB's hands, and Beard can't hit the shot. Nice rebound by Vince Sanders, who runs down the loose ball, brings it up across the timeline, takes on Shaq. Now Music City trading up on defense. Thaddeus, long shot. Oh, Caffery is just on fire. 3 straight three-point buckets for Thaddeus Caffery. Caffery is carrying the team lately. He's got, I think, their last 9 points. Shaq put up a wing and a prayer. He's saying he got hit by Vince Sanders. Ref says, no, play on. Ladarius takes his spot in front of the table here. He'll be entering the game soon. In the meantime, Thaddeus Caffery bringing it across the timeline. Marcus Carter has entered the game, number 24 for the Kings. He picks up Caffery. Caffery finally missed. I didn't know he could do that. Here comes Shaq crosses half court. Shaq gets picked up, pumps up the three. He thought it was in. Big rebound pulled down by Jabrian Sullers. Sullers got it over to Mark Toney. Toney crosses half court. He's got Caffery out with him. Little bounce pass to Caffery. Behind the back he goes. Caffery gets around Carter, puts up a scoop that goes in. Caffery continues with his hot hand. He did miss a three, but he comes right back and puts in a deuce. Carter brings the ball up, playing the point for Music City. Swings it around to Beard. Beard to DJ Gilbert, who put up the three, in and out. Rebound Shaq. Shaq put it on the floor once to steady himself, and then that was almost a putback. Shaq just laid it up and in. Vincent Sanders sends it to Caffery, who has nobody on him. He doesn't miss when he has two people on him. Caffery with the three, and all of a sudden, Spa City pulls within 17. That doesn't seem like it should be a big deal, but Spa City has run off a few points here and chipped away at the lead. Some tempers are starting to flare as the Vapors and Kings, the players are all hot. And I don't mean hot from an emotional standpoint. I mean it's warm in here. It's a good 10 degrees cooler than when the game started, but Spa City feels they've gotten some bad calls. There have been some bad calls. They haven't all gone one direction, though. Looks like Trey Starks is out of uniform. He may have hurt himself in the first half. He's in his street clothes here for the second half. Dallas Jones still in his uniform, but his shirt is off and he's icing down his rib cage against the bleachers behind us. Shaq, if you remember, hurt his leg in the second quarter, but that seems to have miraculously healed itself. Shaq doing pretty well, running up and down the floor like he does. All right, Kylan Holt over to Ladarius. Ladarius, one bounce, puts up a three, well short. Rebound by Caffery. Caffery lost the ball, got the loose ball, shakes off Kylan, goes right into KB, and they're going to call the foul on Beard. Well, Kenneth Beard with his second foul. That sends Thaddeus Caffery to the line. One of my favorite names in the OBA, Thaddeus Caffery. One of the best players, too. 10, 20, 35 points for Caffery tonight, even though he just missed the first free throw. We'll see if he can bury the second one, and he does. Another point for Big Caffery as he continues to lead all scoring, 99-83, though. The scoreboard favors Music City. Shaq, stutter step, goes into the land of the trees, puts it up, and the foul is called on Jabrian Sullers. Second foul for Sullers. That should put Shaq on the line to shoot two. 5:32 remaining in the game. Almost down to 5.5 minutes. It's been an entertaining game. Both teams showboating a little bit because the game has basically been a blowout since the opening tip. These games are fun to watch, though. Shaq makes his first shot. That brings his point total to 25 on the night. No George Stanberry tonight, so we needed somebody to step forward and take over the scoring lead. Davis, Rogers, and Beard have certainly done that. Shaq misses the second one. Coast to coast. Nice job by Deshaun as QD runs his total up to 8. 15-point lead now for Music City. The clock is in their favor, though. Ladarius back behind the back pass to KB. KB was way high. Got it back to Ladarius. Over to Kylan on the near side corner. Kylan into Shaq. Shaq fakes one way, goes the other, and lays it in. Strong move on the baseline for Davis. Here comes the Vapor. Here come the Vapors on the counterpunch. Mark Toney pulled up, got it over to Caffery. Caffery backs up a step and nails a three. I'm running out of room to put tallies for Thaddeus Caffery as he continues a scoring deluge. Carter had picked up his dribble, almost traveled with it, able to stop his pivot foot and get it up to Ladarius. He got it to Shaq, who put it in, and the foul is called. Davis will go to complete a three-point play. Who's that on? 10? 1-0. All right, foul is on Jabrian Sullers, my mistake, Jabrian Sullers. That's 3 on Sullers, sending Shaq to the line. Shaq trying to run his total to 30. Shaq has quietly had a very strong game. Shaq does get it.
Ref wants foul count for Spa City on number 10.
Teller 3. Okay. Referee came over and asked us how many fouls one of the players had. Looks like Caffery got in trouble and had to call timeout as Music City hemmed him in. He had nowhere to go with the ball and didn't want to keep it past a 3 count when he would be called for a turnover. So timeout, Spa City Vapors. 4:14 remaining in the game. 105-88 in favor of the Kings. Your team is up by 17. Believe it or not, Spa City has chipped away at that lead in this quarter, but it might be too little too late. The clock favors the Kings. All are the Vapors. They bring it in to Sullers. Sullers out to Mark Tony. Tony around Marcus. Marcus Carter got a hand on that one. He got it into Caffery. Caffery was in with some tall players. Kylan comes away with it. Holt was driving to the basket. Surprised Shaq with that pass. Shaq, it bounced off him. Palmer ran it down, and now KB puts in a 3. Spa City wanted a travel call on that last possession, didn't get it. Now Sullers is in trouble. Sullers runs right into KY. And the foul is being called on Holt. That's 2 on Kylan. And that will send Jabrian Sullers to the line. 3:37 remain in the game. Not a lot of ticks left for Spa City to try and come back from a 20-point deficit. Sullers has 4 on the night. Now he has 5. Everybody on the Spa City Vapors is on the score sheet. 2 players don't have any fouls, though. Vincent Sanders and Brandon Green don't have a foul. Sullers hits the second one. He's got 6. Music City with the ball. Marcus Carter runs it down far side. Gets it out high to Kylan Holt. Holt takes a big step to his left and now backs away into Shaq. Shaq tried dribbling behind his back, ended up putting it off the shoe of Jabrian Sullers, and out of bounds it goes. Music City will inbound the ball from roughly under their basket. Ref allows a substitution as Xavier comes in to replace Shaq. Tank Davis to the bench, Xavier Ferguson to the floor. Carter, little bounce pass to Holt. That was a beauty. Carter to Holt to the bottom of the net. Kylan's got 7. 110-90, the lead is back up to 20. Spa City drives Vincent Sanders with a gorgeous floater. 14 points for Sanders, cuts the lead to 18, and we're down to 3 minutes to play. Carter getting run to and fro, pillar to post by Mark Tony. He almost made that shot. Carter put up looked like a Rick Barry. If you remember the old Golden State Warriors, Rick Barry used to shoot free throws underhand like Potsy Weber. Marcus Carter threw up a little underhand shot and couldn't make it. All right, other end of the floor. Some ball smacking going on. Spa City inbounding from their own baseline into Thaddeus Caffery. Caffery with Holt all over him. Squirts it down the baseline where Vincent Sanders grabs it and takes a look at his options. Sanders into the lane. He's fouled by everybody on the floor. Looks like Ferguson is going to get called officially for that one. Ferguson's got 3. Nobody in foul trouble on either team. Mike Neal is about as close as we come. He's got 4 fouls. Nobody else has more than 3. That does send Vincent Sanders to the line, trying to cut the lead to 16 with 2.5 to go. Clock still favors the Kings. Sanders hits the first. Sanders has 15 on the night and preparing to lock and load for shot number 2. Couple of dribbles. He puts that one in. Sanders hits them both. Gives Spa City a little boost. Beard taking on QD Deshawn. Beard crosses the timeline. Deshawn, quick hand, almost knocked that one away. Beard had to put his dribble as low as he could get it and then finds an opening. KB to the bucket, 22 on the night for him. The lead is 18. We are winding down, getting closer to the 2-minute mark. Tony to Caffrey. Caffrey from 3. He gets fouled by KY, and Caffrey will go to the line to shoot 3. Kylan with his 3rd foul of the night sends Thaddeus Caffrey to the line. 18-point lead for the Music City Kings, 112 to 94. Now 95. Caffrey, he's got 40. I had to count all of my tally marks to try to get to that total. Caffrey just continues to rein in points. He hit all 3 free throws. He didn't even stop for that one. Caffrey, he don't mess around at the line. He's got the distance measured. Referee calls the foul on QD Deshawn. That's 4 on Deshawn. Is that on 3? Yeah. 4 fouls on Deshawn. Music City to inbound the ball. The Vapors aren't even close to being over the limit in this 4th quarter. Into Ladarius, thought he had the baseline. Nice defense by QD to stop him cold. He kicked it out to Kylan. Holt takes a pick from Xavier, runs it to the 3-point. Nice give-and-go move. Got it to Xavier, who gets tied up by QD, and Xavier will jump against Deshawn. Xavier's got a good bit of height and length on Deshawn. Xavier expressing some frustration. DJ Gilbert getting ready to re-enter the game. Now most of Music City's bench, other than the 2 players in street clothes, have walked out onto the floor. A lot of talk going back and forth, but mostly it's Music City talking amongst themselves. Spa City is just kind of laying back, waiting for play to resume, and Xavier will jump it. Xavier won the jump, but smacked the ball out of bounds. DJ Gilbert does re-enter as Xavier takes a seat. So we've got Kylan, KB, Ladarius, Marcus Carter, and DJ Gilbert on the floor for Music City. 140 in the game. 140 remaining in the game. 112-97 in favor of the Kings. Spa City, Vince Sanders gets it to Thaddeus Caffrey, doing a little dribble move on Ladarius Palmer. Thaddeus and Ladarius going at it. Ladarius, that is as good as you can defend, and Thaddeus still hit the shot. Caffrey can't miss. Boy, Palmer with fantastic defense. I don't know what you're going to do with that.
How many does Zero have on Spa City? Points.
Oh, points? 13.
13? Yeah. For number 0?
Yeah.
All right.
More checking of the score sheet. Ball is inbounded right in front of our broadcast location as Vincent Sanders brings it up the near sideline. We're down to a minute to play. Sanders got held up, and they're calling the foul on Kylan Holt. Holt's got 4 on the night now, but as I mentioned, we are under a minute to go. 58 seconds under a minute to go. 58 seconds remain in a game that has been all Music City. I will say, Spa City, to their credit, has closed to within 13. That ball goes off Ladarius's face and out of bounds, and the Vapors will inbound. They get it to Jabrian Sullers. Sullers takes a look. Sanders trying to post up. Sullers gets it. Well, Ladarius got a hand on that, but Sanders able to control the ball. Takes a couple of steps, puts it up and long. Beard. Boy, Beard got a hand on it, but Palmer's the one that really hustled and saved that ball. Back to Kenneth Beard. He got it to Holt. We're under 30 seconds to play. KY gets it out to Ladarius, and Palmer drives the net. Can't put it in. Marcus Carter with the rebound. QD Deshawn trying to hustle in and steal the ball. Runs Marcus Carter all the way down the floor. We're down to 20 seconds remaining in the game. And I'm guessing we'll be inbounding. We will. Kylan and Marcus both step out to throw it in. Holt throws it into Carter. Carter looks at the clock, 15 seconds to go. Carter crosses the timeline and doesn't have to do anything from here. Marcus running it around. KB. Well, the ref just called the game with 4 seconds to go. All right. So, our first game back in about a month leads to a Music City Kings victory. Xavier Ferguson exchanging some words with the coach of Vapor City. At the end of the game, it is your Music City Kings 112, the Spa City Vapors 99. My understanding from Tony Johnson is we will be playing a game on Friday night and again on Sunday night this weekend, both home games. So if you're near John Early Middle School, come on down and join us. You've got a hot team. Is Music City incorporating both of their new faces into the game? Take this one. Until Friday night, this is Dr. Steve for Heather saying thanks for watching and listening. And have a good weekend and rest of the week, everybody.